Near immediate red flag. As long as the driver gets out okay, then we may survive under safety car.
Welcome to Silverstone. The heavens have opened a bit, so I'm expecting quite an exciting race today. These old cars, they don't have dedicated wet tyres, so they're always quite exciting, I would say, when it starts raining, because the tyres aren't perfect for it. I got a good car, but the one thing I want to do here is I want to have fun. I want to have a good time with the owner of the car. It's a very, famous car. It's Graham Hill, Jim Clark car. So yeah, I'm just going to go out there, have a good time, and what will be, will be. I think we're going to have an exciting Formula One race. Obviously, the weather in Zandvoort is as chaotic as the weather here. We had a bit of rain, we had a bit of dry. In the rain, you have to say the McLarens look really strong. Norris, Piastri, Williams look particularly strong. Albon looked very good. So honestly, if it rains, I'm not really sure. But obviously, if it's dry, when Max can just go and do what he did like in qualifying yesterday, then and obviously being his home race and everything, I think you've got to go for Max realistically, even if it's wet as well. But I think it'll be a lot closer if it's wet than if it was dry.
I think the winner's pretty obvious. I think Max is going to win it from what was a very easy pole position. Nice to see the McLarens doing well again. And George has had a better qualifying for a change. Shame what happened to Lewis, obviously, but hopefully he can have a good race. Yeah, it's a good track, Zandvoort. I think the winner's obvious, but from second to 3 to 10, we don't really know who's going to finish where. So I'm looking forward to it, although I won't be able to watch it live today. Really, I think Red Bull have stopped spending money spending money and time on their car, so perhaps people will get closer, but I wouldn't be surprised if Max wins every single race until the end of the year, which is good if you're a Red Bull fan. Yeah, trying to be neutral. Because being neutral, then no, that's not the best thing for F1 at the moment. Hopefully we can see another team win at least one race, but I'm not so sure really.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good race. I really enjoyed qualifying. I think Max is obviously going to win from pole. I think he's demonstrated at every race we've had so far that he's got others in check. Really excited for Albon. Great session, shame they just missed out on third. Lando, Piastri, they're always looking exciting, so look forward to a good race. Season's probably clearly the way it's going to end, both for Max and Red Bull. I think there's a lot of interesting driver outcomes that are yet to come to pass. What's going to happen with Sergio? Will he be able to continue to demonstrate form against Max or not? Will Alonso stay up there? Will Aston Martin continue to tail off? Mercedes always looking good, at times. There's a lot of interesting battles in there, yeah.
Unfortunately, I think Verstappen's going to win. But yeah, hopefully Norris can do something. I think he qualified second. So with a bit of luck, Norris can. Hopefully Verstappen will crash out or something, and Norris will take the win.
Verstappen's going to win again, sadly. Norris could be on the podium, maybe Piastri. It's going to be close up there, but I think Verstappen's going to fly with it, probably 30-second win. Hamilton could bring it back, but who knows. Hamilton get P2 on the championship. Close for P2, P3 and P4, but yeah, Verstappen probably wins.
Season so far, I think it's going very well. Hamilton is doing better than expected, I think, in the end. Keeping fingers crossed for him. I think Mercedes is going to improve, and I'm hoping that actually Aston Martin is going to do better. I think the second season so far this year, they've done better than last. So I think it's just more space for them to improve. Hamilton, I think in my mind, probably he will swap and go to somewhere where he can win again championship, because with Mercedes probably it's not going to happen for him this season, and he might want to go to someone who is going to give him the car needed to win it.
It's a bit worrying that the same team's winning all the time, so we need to try and mix it up a little bit. It's still enjoyable because there's plenty of battles going on behind Max Verstappen, but it'd be nice to see some of the other drivers get a look in. Probably I prefer the British drivers. I like Lewis and I like George Russell and Lando.
Great event, interesting cars, wide range of cars, but a very difficult race because of the accident which caused the red flag, people out of position, and then the rain came, of course, which quite often is an opportunity, but it's very difficult when people are so out of position because the quicker guys have got to get through traffic, and then the weather dried up and changed again. So nice to see the cars out, great that there was only one incident, and interesting to see the cars.